today we are going to be reviewing, well, it's not going to be an unboxing, I can tell you that much, because I do not have the original box. A friend of mine gifted this to me, and shout out to him. Thank you, dude. I very much appreciate it. Never thought I would get this figure. Never thought I could afford this figure, because I really can't. Who can afford SH Monster Arts anymore? They're freaking expensive. Unless you can find somebody that's trying to really get rid of their SH Monster Arts figures, you cannot get a figure. Unless you go at tmu.com. But, anyways, well, those are knockoffs. Don't buy those. Anyways, so without further ado, let's get into this figure. The sculpting on this figure is one to die for. Now, I'm not being paid to say this, but I really do love the silver tones of this figure. Now, I will say the only downside that I really see visually at first is the lack of paint application, mainly with red. Because if you remember in the movies, well, this Mechagodzilla was pulsating red, just like this candle back here. Well, the red that we do have on this are here in the eyes. I'll show you. There's like a dark rose, I guess you could say, like a dark rose color. And there's very little paint here on the dorsal spines. Very sad. Anyways, the sculpting is very well done. I would say it's pretty darn accurate to the movie from what I can tell. I mean, I haven't watched the movie in a couple months, but hey, what can I say? Now, to get into the articulation of this figure, you must first wash your hands, and then you play with it. Now, okay, that came out wrong. But the head has a ball joint. The base of the neck also has a ball joint, and there's two different types of pieces in this neck. Right here, right here. So, while you move it, you can see right there. There's evidence of my claim. Now, further in the head, the mouth moves very well. It's a very it's very resistant. It does not open and close very easily. For I theorize there could be die-cast metal in here. Well, that's just a theory. Okay, I'm not gonna do that stupidity. Anyways, the other articulation that this figure has is here in the shoulders. And, oh goodness. So there's some die-cast metal right here in the, I guess you could technically call shoulder. So, with this pad, you want to move up first so you don't ram into it. And you just, you know what? I'm not going to even worry about moving that. But that's a joint. Right here is also another joint. Man, this guy's got a lot of joints in just one elbow. Same thing here. We got an elbow that moves very nicely. Elbow swivel. Ball joint here at the wrist. Every ball joint could be a swivel. The fingers, I guess you could call them that, do not move, unfortunately, even though they very well could easily have made it to do so. And here is the other hand. Now, another detail about this figure is right here in the chest. Now, I don't know if my stubby fingers can open it, but these were supposedly like missiles. There we go. These were missiles that Mechagodzilla could supposedly shoot out of his belly, but we don't see that in the film. Another wonderful piece of articulation and detail. I know this is kind of awkward, but here at the pelvis, we have hydraulics. Not true hydraulics, but hydraulics nonetheless. We got a swivel at the upper leg. Same on the other side. Now, I wouldn't be so with your figures because these little pipes can easily break. And, well, this guy ain't cheap, so I would suggest that you take well care of your figures. Further down the leg, we see that there's hydraulics here at the back of the knee that makes some not so smooth articulation. Here at the foot, we got a nice, I guess you could say, pivot at the ankle, I guess. we can pose this guy later. Nice pivot. Now, one thing that SH Monster Arts is okay with. What am I saying? They're phenomenal at it. It's with their tails. Now, with my legendary Godzilla, his tail you hold it here and then it goes plop down. Not with this guy. This guy, you can hold it up here. And I mean, the posability is absolutely phenomenal. It holds well and it's not so, there's not much resistance. You can pose it in every which way. This figure is definitely a must-have, at least for me, a dedicated Godzilla fan. Now, I do wish that, like I've said before, there was more red application, and now I do know now that there is a special colored version of this particular Mechagodzilla. Now, I think that's retarded. I don't know if YouTube would let me say that, but it's stupid. Sorry, YouTube, don't take me down. But anyways, it is dumb that we don't have the natural accessories in every SH Monster Arts. If the Godzilla has blue spikes, give it a fire beam. I mean, atomic breath. But with this guy, there's a lot here. I really do like this figure. I'm not complaining major, believe me. I have some figures I can complain about, but maybe that would be my grand finale. Okay, to give context of what I mean by the grand finale, I am making a series of what gifts I got over the Christmas break. So, we are going to start out real strong, obviously, here with Mechagodzilla. Now, to wrap things up, overall, this figure is very well detailed. I love the hydraulics, and he at the pelvis and at the back of the knee. It is well done, plenty of detail. The shoulder pads, as you know from the movie, if you've seen it, have rocket launchers, or missiles, more or less. And we're gonna get into the size comparisons. Here we have Hiya Toys Godzilla, SH Monster Arts Godzilla, and no, this is not forced perspective, this is at the actual size of these figures. A lighthouse. In my previous review, I think, Biolante. So, what do you guys think? Do you like this figure? Let me know down in the comment section down below, and let me know if you would like me to do a longer artistic video instead of YouTube shorts. Now, I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and if you made it this far, you're one of the real ones. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, Christ is King, and He's coming back very, very soon. Goodbye!